Hey everybody, it's Joe Buffington with the Thursday Thinker. In this edition, we are talking about falling in love. All right, so this episode marks my 100th Thursday Thinker. Back on September 21st, 2017, I had this wild idea that I was going to create kind of a vlog for real estate and for entrepreneurs and business people to give ideas. And what I found is that I lagged in certain areas, and then it wasn't until recently that I picked back up on a consistent basis and started doing the Thursday Thinker. And here I'll tell you a little bit about that story. So I started this off with falling in love. And I've been told in the last couple months by an online podcast, by one of my Peloton instructors, and by an Audible book, is that fall in love with the process, not with the results. So I'll tell you about my toxic relationship with falling in love with results. So back when I used to be in love with results, what would happen is the highs were super high, right? It would be fist pumping, clapping, whenever something went my way. But man, when something didn't go my way, lost something, it hurt really bad. It was a low of low, right? So it was this emotional roller coaster that we would ride. And what I found was falling in love with the process is a lot more healthy relationship than falling in love with the results. And here's 3 reasons why. Number one, when you fall in love with a process and you have a process, you eliminate a lot of the uncertainty. I look at this like in a real estate transaction. There are so many components that you just cannot control, right? This is a people-to-people business. I tell agents all the time that, look, you don't build the inventory that you're selling, so a lot of this is out of your control. Furthermore, when you're in a real estate transaction, you're dealing with multiple different professionals from the other agent. You're dealing with the other client on the other end. You're dealing with your client. You've got appraisers. You've got home inspectors, termite, lenders, all of their staff. You're dealing with the title company, all of their staff. So there are a lot of hands in this pot that you really do not have control over. So part of that is I'm okay with letting some of that go, but what I do want to do is control what I can control, right? And having a strong process definitely narrows down the issues that come up in a transaction, because I can pinpoint where, if anything is on my side of the ledger with my process, I can eliminate any of those issues. Number 2, it's empowering. What I find is that so much of our day is reactionary. Things come in from a transaction, clients call. When you have a process and you actually are driving your business forward, even if it is just 1%, right? Even if it is just a couple items a day, you have control in your business for that moment. And I find that that's empowering for a business person to understand that, look, I drove my business in a certain direction today. And then third, the last but not least, is at the end of the day, when you do get results, they are more meaningful when you are following a process. What I mean by that is, so often agents will tell me, hey, I was just lucky, right? And it's a struggle when you sometimes your results aren't showing up, and then what are you, unlucky? No, and I don't think it's a curse or a bad thing, but with that, luck comes unluck, right? And I think when you have a process, things do work out. You can look back at your process and say, dang straight, my process worked. Or when something didn't work out, you can look at your process and say, you know what? I need to improve that right there. And if I improve that, let's see what happens. So I hope this helps. Thank you for spending 100 episodes with me on this Thursday Thinker. I'm looking forward to the next 100. Hopefully it won't take me over 3 years to get the next 100 done. But thanks for tuning in. Fall in love with the process, not the results. Have a great Thursday. Bye-bye.